We got a 5-headed light in Redondo Beach and Inglewood. Redondo Beach. This is a signal in Redondo Beach. Artesia, Inglewood. Oh yes, look at that. Our green right arrow on the westbound in each direction. This is it. This is where you see the right turn arrow showing up in Redondo Beach. Let's see. The green right arrow is on once the yellow light is shown. That's how it goes on each direction. Yeah, okay. This is the right turn arrow in Redondo Beach or Torrance, Lomita, and Crenshaw. This one has no pedestrian crosswalk, so I have to, there's no crosswalk on the northbound side. This is it. Redondo Beach, and this is Inglewood and Artesia, the city of Redondo Beach. Look at that. The white stuff is showing up because it's near the beach. Manhattan Beach is going that way. Hermosa is going Hermosa going northbound. If you want to go to Manhattan, go to northbound on Rosecrans. This is in Manhattan. Hermosa is going that way in Redondo Beach. Oh my God, flashing yellow arrow in Redondo Beach. Look at that. We have a flashing yellow arrow on the next signal. All right, this is Redondo Beach, just like Torrance. Flashing yellow arrows are common on this street, like Long Beach, in the next signal. I got the westbound side. Okay. Yellow right arrow. Okay, that's the westbound's left turn. Westbound has one left turn lane, by the way. Oh, you see that? A flashing yellow arrow right there, right there, right there. You see that? Flashing yellow arrow in the background. Right there. You see that? A green arrow and then a yellow. This is in Redondo Beach. You see that? There's a flashing yellow on the next signal, on the next light. There's no doghouse. This is Artesia and Redondo Beach. Oh, guess what? Westbound does not have that. This is eastbound's right turn arrow. Okay, this is Artesia Boulevard, Redondo Beach, Artesia and Inglewood right here, folks. This one has a McCain programmable visibility because the light's on the median right there. The counter lights and switch. All right, this is the southbound right turn arrow. This is my favorite part. This is like in Lomita. This is the only intersection I can find. This is a busy street. Lomita, this is Artesia and Redondo Beach. This is the first time you will see a right turn arrow in each direction in California. I can't think of another one. This is the only, like in Hawthorne, this is the only city that you could find in the South Bay, so get ready. You see that? The arrow, only the westbound right arrow shows up. This is the southbound arrow. See, this is the southbound's left right turn arrow. This one, once this light is red, it has a green right arrow. This is how it works. See that? All right, this one has this is the southbound the southbound's light right here. It's exactly similar. This is a McCain head, like the northbound side as well. Look, there's another one like that on the northbound because this one is programmable visibility, so I can tell you if the westbound's right arrow is gonna show up. Redondo Beach. I'll just explain why. This is much better than the one in Torrance, Artesia Boulevard and Prairie. This is much better than the one in Torrance, Prairie and Artesia. This is a sample of Redondo Beach because there's a right turn arrow. Who's making a left turn? The arrow doesn't show up. What? The eastbound don't have a right turn arrow? My God. That's kind of suck. That happened to this intersection. The right arrow's not showing up on the both directions. Yeah, we have a flashing yellow arrow in Redondo Beach, which is the next signal, Redondo Beach. You see that? There's a flashing yellow arrow in the next signal, Redondo Beach Boulevard. All right, this is the eastbound, the right turn arrow for the eastbound, by the way. So get ready because I might have to come back. Wow! Oh wow! Look at that! We have a right arrow for the southbound. This is the first time you see a right arrow popping up. The right green arrow showing up on the on the this one turns green when this one don't have a pedestrian crosswalk, so I have to this one has this has a right arrow that shows up when the light turns green. This is the second variant of the right turn arrow. The second variant. Westbound is first, eastbound and southbound are the third version 3. There's 3 versions of the right arrow. Okay, this one will have a right arrow. You see, okay, I'm gonna look at the opposite, the westbound direction. The arrow will turn yellow. You see, there are no cars. This is Redondo Beach in Inglewood. This is Redondo Beach. There's no traffic making a left turn on the northbound side. I don't know about the eastbound's right turn arrow, like Los Angeles. The one in Los Angeles is worse. Like, just explain. Oh, guess what? You see the right turn arrow on the westbound side. You see the difference at northbound left arrow and westbound's right arrow. Look at that. Here's the right turn arrow. Look, green right arrow for the westbound is showing up. Okay, look at that. You see that? There's no right. The eastbound has no right turn arrow. That's kind of messed up. Okay, yellow arrow. I have to cross the street again. Oh, guess what? I can't cross the street because there's no crosswalk. Oh, here's the second variant. The second one. The eastbound's right. This one has a right arrow. Here's the one that I'll show you. The westbound has a right arrow. It turns on automatically. Northbound, except northbound eastbound has 2 left turn lanes. I can tell. See that? Here's the one like in El Segundo. Right turn arrow variant. This one stays green. This is the second one right here, folks. Because this traffic is so light, there's no left turns on the northbound and eastbound. Only because the street has no traffic, by the way. I don't know why. This is in Redondo Beach. I never been through the whole city. Yellow right arrow. Okay, here's the left arrow for the eastbound's right turn arrow. It doesn't show up because of that. That's just gonna be an issue. Okay, one more time. Let me go to that. Look at the second light. The second light right here. You see, there's no left turns. It's gonna be an issue because this street has a lot of traffic sometimes. This is all right. I'm gonna look at the second one, the Metro A line. Oh, Metro A line, huh? That's where it goes, Metro A line. Watch this. This is gonna be funny. All right. See the right turn arrow. Look at that. Yeah, westbound's right arrow, and here's the eastbound's right arrow. Here it is, a green arrow for the right there. You see that? The eastbound's right arrow. That's the first one. Done. Okay. All right, this one has a right arrow. Green light and ball and arrow shows up at the same time. This is the northbound. This is the second one. The second right turn arrow in Redondo Beach. This is the third variant. Eastbound and southbound has a right arrow when the light turns red. The arrows will show once on the southbound and eastbound have that. Let's see, the northbound has a right arrow that stays green because there's no crosswalk, by the way. Inglewood Avenue and Artesia Boulevard. Redondo Beach. All right, that's the northbound's right turn arrow. That one is hard to see because this became programmable visibility because the light's on the median. Here it is. I'm gonna go to the southbound, the westbound side. All right, yellow arrow, it's time to slow down. Eastbound has more cars. The southbound right turn arrow, the southbound is much functional. You got an Econolite and McCain, look at that. The right turn, that's for the right turn arrow, the right arrow traffic. You see that? There's no left turns on the northbound, I don't know why. This one has 2 left turn lanes because eastbound has 2 left turn lanes. See that? A flashing yellow arrow, Redondo Beach is the next one. Here it is, folks. I'm gonna cross the street to see the right turn arrow on the southbound direction. Westbound has a green right arrow. So this is a McCain head right here. Okay, see that? The arrow don't show up. Yeah. Look. Kind of weird because northbound left-turns are rare. Fairly rare. Like, this is not a busy intersection because this is Redondo Beach. Right there. Look at that. Alright, here's the westbound variant. The southbound variant, I have to go back. The eastbound will be similar to the southbound. Alright, here it is. The right turn arrow on the eastbound. It's gonna take up forever. Okay. Here's the eastbound, southbound right arrow. Northbound has a green arrow because no crosswalk. This is the second one, the third variant. Eastbound, look at that. See? The light turns red and the green arrow shows up. The right turn arrow shows up. Yup, this is your common traffic signal, Inglewood and Artesia. It's not that busy because this street have one left turn lane, unlike the one in Hawthorne. Rosecrans and Hawthorne. Rosecrans and Aviation, this is not a big one. This is a small one because each direction have a right turn lane. Okay, here it is. Yep, unlike Los Angeles intersections. The right. See that? Oh God, flashing yellow arrow again. You see that? There's a flashing yellow arrow on the next signal in Redondo Beach. So get ready. The northbound has a right turn arrow. The eastbound's right arrow on this side. Oh, guess what? Because the arrow will show up when the light turns yellow. Look at that. Yup, right arrow is on. And green left arrow and eastbound's right turn arrow needs to show up. Look at that. Alright. And go. Okay. That light's kind of old because that's the second light is the second one above me, on the right side. Truck route is going that way. Okay, so here it is, the eastbound's right turn signal. Artesia in Inglewood, Redondo Beach. The right turn arrow. This is like the eastbound, southbound. Northbound and southbound left arrows. Westbound has a right arrow. You see that? There's a flashing yellow arrow on the next signal. After that, this light turns red. You can see the flashing yellow from over there, the next signal. Alright. Let me move. Look at that. Cool. This is the eastbound has like the southbound direction. It's much the same way, just like the southbound. There, oh it is. There you go. Okay, this is your eastbound right turn arrow on this corner right here, folks. So this is Artesia in Inglewood. We're in Redondo Beach, by the way. This is the beach cities in the South Bay, like Hermosa and Manhattan. There are two cities that we're gonna visit. Manhattan Beach is on the north side, I believe. This street will take you to Hermosa Beach and Manhattan on the westbound direction. That's going to Redondo, Manhattan Beach on the southern edge of Hermosa on the west. Aviation Boulevard is the street. Okay, here it is, eastbound's right arrow. There it is. There's two of them because on each direction there's a McCain head on the northbound and southbound. You cannot see that light from over here. Alright. And then here's the right arrow for the northbound. Northbound has a green right arrow when the light is green at the same time. This is the feature. I'll zoom in. Let me move back so you can see the right turn arrow. This light's much older. I could tell by its appearance. This street is not as busy. Okay, this is the right arrow for this intersection, like the one in Torrance and Lomita. This is another one. You have to go Crenshaw all the way to Lomita. This is it. Right here, folks. This is the only intersection in different city. The left-turn signal is much better. Okay, here it is. Right arrow for the northbound. Eastbound's right turn arrow right here. The southbound is common because of it has 2 left turn lanes. All right. Let's go. The timing's incorrect. No crosswalk over here. Let me go back. Redondo Beach. Look at that. This is the McCain head. You cannot see the signal because it's programmable visibility. You cannot see it from over here. Torrance Transit number 8. There's the bus to go to Long Beach. We have to take the number 3 to Compton. That's how far the street. Okay, here's the right arrow for the northbound, southbound. Here it is. Here's the westbound. The westbound's arrow is kind of similar, by the way. Look at that. Yellow light and right turn arrow shows up. You see that? That's your right turn arrow on the northbound direction. This is what happened. All right. Okay. Good one. Yeah, this is it. This is a right arrow for the northbound only. The left arrow is on the median. You could tell. Yup, that's all the directions with the right turn arrow.